students, now continue with the understanding quadrilateral chapter. Next topic we have discussed, find the value of x in the following figures. First figure I have selected for you based upon the sum of the interior angles. Interior angle for the polygons. The question is, find the angle x for the given figure. Yesterday we have done two questions. One is related to triangle and second related to quadrilateral for sum of the interior angle. Now, answer is sum of interior angles of a pentagon. Now, this is a polygon in which 5 sides are given: A, B, B, C, C, D, D, E and E, A. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides are actually given. So we have selected here polygon, that is pentagon, in which 5 sides are given. First of all, we have to find out in this diagram, understand the diagram. First angle is 30 degree. Second angle is x, angle B is x. Next, angle C, that is in the interior angle, is not given. Actually, only the exterior angle for C is given. That is the base of the pentagon extended from both the sides. Alright, that's why they put the arrow. Now, exterior angle of angle C is given and exterior angle given is 70 degree. Similarly, for angle D, interior angle is not given, but the exterior angle given is 60 degree. Now, we have to give the name to these two interior angle. We can give the name angle C, angle D, or angle 1, angle 2. The name not given to any angles, we have to first of all give the name to those angles, because we have to use this property, that is sum of interior angles, because we have to find out the value of x which is in the interior of the pentagon. Next, angle E is equal to x. Now these two angles are equal as the value of both the angles are x. So it is very important that first you understand the diagram. Diagram is a pentagon in which 5 sides are given. The base is extended from both the sides and the exterior angle of the base are given. Exterior angle 1 given is 70 degree. With the help of one exterior angle, using the straight angle property, that is this straight angle, straight line angle, that is 180. Or we can also say that when on the line two angles are made and these two angles are alternate angles to each other and complete the straight angle, that is 180 degree angle, then we also can say this is a linear pair. Alright, so 70 and 1 is first linear pair of a pentagon, and second 60 and 2 is second linear pair of a pentagon. So first of all we have to find out the value of 1 and the value of 2 in this pentagon. Then we have to use the property of sum of interior angle. The first angle at C is, start from this, you can write down the first formula of the sum of interior angles. Sum of interior angles of a pentagon ABCD is n minus 2 into 180. Formula is same for all the polygons, where n is equal to 5. Now put the value of 5 in this formula. 5 minus 2 multiplied with 180. That is 3 multiply 180, we get answer is 540 degree. So sum of interior angles, that is 5 angles in the interior of a pentagon, and the answer is 540 degree. Now we have to write 5 angle in the addition format. First angle 30 degree, then x, then next angle is 1 and 2 and plus x. 5 angles are written in the form of the addition and their sum is equal to 540 degree. Now angle 1 plus 70 is equal to 180 degree. As I told you, we can write using the linear pair property. Next, angle 2 plus angle 60. Angle 2 and 60 also is equal to 180 degree. Angle 1 plus 70 degree is equal to 180 degree. Angle 2 plus 60 is equal to 180 degree using the linear pair. Now angle 1 is equal to 180 minus 70 is equal to 110 using the solving the equations by transposing this angle towards right hand side. Similarly, when we transpose 60 degree towards right hand side, we get the value of angle 20 is equal to 120 degree. So, angle first is equal to 110 degrees and angle 2 is equal to 120 degree using the straight angle property, straight line angle property, or we can say linear pair property. These two angles are called linear pair because the addition of these two angles is equal to 180 degree. So this property, that is a linear pair, is used in so many questions with the sum of interior angle, because this property is used to find out one of the angle. If exterior angle is given, then we can find out interior angle, and if interior angle is given, then we can find out exterior angle. So by using this property, two angles we already find out, that is 110, that is angle C or angle 1, which give the name to angle 1, 110, and second angle is 120. Now only two angles left which are equal and whose value is x. Now put the value of these two angles, that is 110 and 120, in equation 1. So put the value in equation 1, that is put the value of angles in equation 1 at place of angle 1 and angle 2. Put 110 degree and 120 degree. So total is 30 plus 110 plus 120 plus x, we get 2x. So left hand side now either angles or only x is equal to 540 degree, which we find out with the help of sum of interior angle property. Now add these three angles, that is 30, 110, 120. We get total 260. 260 plus 2x is equal to 540. Transpose 260 towards right hand side, and it's subtracted from 540 degree. So 2x is equal to 540 minus 260 degree. So result is 280 degree. So 2x is equal to 280. Then x is equal to, how we can find out x? By dividing both sides by 2. We have to divide left hand side as well as the right hand side by 2 to get x. So x is equal to 140 degree. That is each angle, that is angle B and angle E, are 140 degree each, not both. The sum is not 140, but 140 is angle B and 140 is angle E. So this is the method that you can find out the value of any angle in the interior with the help of sum of interior angle property. Formula is n minus 2 into 180, which we have already done yesterday. And secondly, the linear pair property. This is very almost in all questions used to find out if exterior angle given, interior can find out, and interior given, then exterior can find out. By using these two properties, we can find out the value of the x using the equation left hand side and right hand side. Now come towards next property of the understanding quadrilateral. Sum of exterior angle. Previously we have done sum of interior angles of all the polygons. Now sum of exterior angle for all the polygon is equal to 360 degree. You must remember there is no formula to find out this angle. This you remember as the property. Sum of exterior angle of all the polygon is equal to 360 degree. Next, second, you must remember, if you want to find out number of triangles in a polygon. The triangle is the smallest polygon and we can divide other polygons, that is start from quadrilateral to pentagon to hexagon, heptagon. We can divide all the other polygons into triangles. So number of triangles, how many triangles are present in any polygon, we can find out with the help of formula n minus 2. This applicable for all the polygon. For example, if I want to find out for the quadrilateral, in quadrilateral, how many sides are given in quadrilateral? 4 sides, either square or rhombus or kite or trapezium. We have put the value of n is equal to 4. N are the number of sides of the polygon. 4 minus 2, that is 2. So only 2 triangles are possible in a quadrilateral. Similarly, we can find out how many triangles are present in pentagon or how many triangles are present in hexagon and so on. Next, one interior angle. Up to this sum, we have used the property sum of interior angles of a polygon. Alright, if we found sum of all interior angles divided by number of sides, but this applicable only for the regular polygon. For example, suppose we want to find out the measurement of one interior angles of a pentagon. First of all, sum of all interior angles of the pentagon we can find out with the help of this formula, that is n minus 2 into 180. As we have already found out, it is 540. 540 divided by 5, we get the measurement of each interior angle, because all the interior angles are equal for the regular polygon. Alright, I thought you very well understand these formulas. Based upon first formula, that is sum of exterior angles of a polygon is equal to 360 degree. Let us start with few questions related to exercise 3.2. Question first is, find the value of x in the given figure. Now, understand the diagram, then start for the diagram. That you understand the diagram by yourself. If this kind of diagram is given in which angles are in the interior, then you have to use the property of sum of interior angles. If such kind of diagram is given in which all the angles are in the exterior, then you have to use the property of exterior angle. Now, we know that sum of exterior angle is equal to 360 degree. Now the exterior angles given for these triangles are 125, x, next is again 125. These are the exterior angles of a triangle. So sum of exterior angle means we have to add all the exterior angles. That is 125 plus 125 plus x is equal to 360 degree. In this equation, 125 plus 125 is equal to 250 degree plus x is equal to 360 degree. Now, the value of x is equal to, x is the angle, you can write degree or it is not important that you must write. If given in the degrees, you can write. Now, the value of x we can find out by transposing 250 towards right hand side. So 360 minus 250, we get 110. So the exterior angle of this triangle is 110 degrees. Now, next question. In next question, I have selected pentagon for you, which is extended from all the sides. Its all sides are extended to show the exterior angles. Alright, understand the now maximum angles are exterior and we have to find out for the x. Now x is in the interior or in the exterior? X is also in the exterior of the pentagon. Alright, now x is equal to in the exterior of this pentagon. Start from the first angle. First angle 70 in the exterior. Next x. Next is, now this angle, exterior angle, is actually not given. Okay, the only this symbol is given, and the symbol of this kind of square is used for the 90-degree angle. This must be written by yourself. You must write by yourself that this symbol is used for the 90-degree angle. Alright, now how we can find out this exterior angle? Because to find out one exterior angle, we want to add on the exterior angle using the exterior angle property. Now, angle 1 can be found out with the help of linear pair or the straight angle property. Alright, in which we can use the angle 90 plus angle 1. This name is selected by you. Angle 1 or angle 2 or angle A or angle B. You can select any name. Now, 90 degree plus angle 1. Make a linear pair. So, first of all, we have to find out the value of angle 1 using the linear pair. Next, after that, after finding the value of angle 1, then we add all the exterior angle. Now, next exterior angle is 60 degree. And next exterior angle, this 90 is not written in the diagram. Actually, only the symbol is given. Now, this square symbol is always used for the 90-degree angle. In both the symbols, you must write first of all 90 degree. Now, let us start the question, and first of all, we have to find out the exterior angle 1, which we can find out using the linear pair. As I told you, the linear pair property is used in so many questions. In interior angle question, we have used the linear pair property, and in exterior angle as well, we have used the linear pair property. Now, as we know, angle 1 plus 90 degree is equal to 180 degree. You must write which property is used, because 180 degree is written by you. So, we are using the linear pair property. From this, transpose 90 towards right hand side. The value of angle 1 is equal to 90 degree. This is the angle 1 is in the exterior of this pentagon. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of 5 exterior angles in pentagon, we have 5 sides, 5 interior as well as 5 exterior angle. Out of 5, only x we don't know, but angle 1 we already find out, that is equal to 90 degree. Now, using the property of the exterior angle, sum of exterior angles is equal to 360 degree. Write down all the angles in the addition form. Angle x plus angle 1, next angle 60, then 90, then 70. Write down all the angle, all the exterior angle in the addition form, which is equal to 360 degree using the property. Now, x plus, what is the value of 1? You already find out with the help of linear pair, that is 90 degree. And the total sum of these 3 angles, angle 60 plus 90 plus 70 is equal to 220 degree. Now, 90 plus 220 we get total is 310. To find the value of x in the left hand side, transpose 310 towards right hand side. So 360 minus 310, we get the value of x is equal to 50 degree. That is one exterior angle which we find out for a pentagon is equal to 50 degree. Alright, so all the exterior angle now we have already find out, that is 70 degree, 50 degree, and next we have find out with the help of linear pair. Now, it is not important that always exterior angle property or interior angle property is used. We have used the linear pair in some time to find out the exterior angle or the interior angle. But you must understand that first of all you give the name to the angle which you have to find out, and write down 90 degree for a square symbol. If only this symbol is given, first of all write down 90 for both the angles. One is in the interior and one is in the exterior. So we get 90 plus 1, that is the 180 degree. So using a linear pair, this must be written with the 180 degree, because you are using the property. Which property is used, you must write down. Then transposing 90 towards right hand side, we get the value of 1 is equal to 90 degree. So 190 degree. Then use the property of the exterior angle. When all 5 angles are for the pentagon, only one angle you have to find out, but other 4 angles are with you. Only then we can find out one angle. Similarly, in the interior angle, we have 5 angles in the interior, but if we find out the value of the x, the angle 1 and angle 2 must be known to us, but they find out with the help of linear pair. These both questions are almost similar, but in this question using the sum of interior angle, and in this case we are using the sum of exterior angle. But you understand, with the help of only diagram given, in this diagram given 2 angles in the exterior and other in the interior. Basically the x which you find out, that is in the interior. That's why we are using the property sum of interior angle. But in this case, one in exterior angle is not given and other all are in exterior, and the value of x which we want to find out, that is in the exterior. That's why we are using sum of exterior angles. So you must use all the properties sum of interior angles as well as exterior angle. This is related to exercise 3.1 and these questions are related to exercise 3.2. So you must try all the questions related to both the exercises.